China's disinformation campaign in Arunachal and the Dalai Lama. Tonight, we bring you an exclusive report that exposes a shocking digital war waged against India and Tibet's spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama. A cyber network linked to China has been fabricating lies, targeting India's northeastern state of Arunachal Pradesh, and fueling opposition against India's ambitious hydroelectric projects. Our investigation reveals how Beijing's shadow looms over not just our borders, but also our digital world. This is not just a cyber attack. It is an attack on faith, sovereignty, and our future. Let's begin. In the depths of cyberspace, a sinister plot was unfolding. Fake social media profiles, posing as journalists, activists, and even Tibetan exiles, spread misinformation designed to discredit the Dalai Lama and sow distrust in India's governance. According to Meta's latest report, this was no ordinary social media chatter. It was an orchestrated, well-funded campaign to destabilize our unity. The Dalai Lama, a symbol of peace and resilience, is at the heart of this attack. Malicious accounts propagated lies about his health, his influence, and even his legitimacy. The goal? To weaken the faith of millions and drive a wedge between Tibetans and the Indian government. But why Arunachal Pradesh? Why now? The answer lies in power, not just political, but literal power. India is developing ambitious hydroelectric projects along the Shang River, projects that promise energy security for millions. But China, which has its own controversial dam project on the Yarlung Tsangpo River in Tibet, sees India's progress as a threat. But why Arunachal Pradesh? Why now? The answer lies in power, not just political, but literal power. India is developing ambitious hydroelectric projects along the Shang River, projects that promise energy security for millions. But China, which has its own controversial dam project on the Yarlung Tsangpo River in Tibet, sees India's progress as a threat. China's activities are not just about water. This is about control. A weaponized river, a water bomb. This is how they could threaten India's future. India's projects stand to counterbalance China's water dominance. But Beijing is attempting to manipulate public sentiment, using social media as a battleground. The Shang River, which originates in Tibet, is the lifeline of Arunachal Pradesh and beyond. China's proposed megatom, the world's largest, could change the course of this river, literally. Imagine entire communities facing droughts or floods at Beijing's discretion. This is not just an environmental issue. It is a matter of national security. If China controls upstream water flow, India will be at its mercy. This is why India's projects in Arunachal are crucial. This disinformation campaign is not an isolated event. It is part of a larger, systematic effort by Beijing to manipulate global narratives. Experts warn that these digital attacks are designed to shape public opinion, create divisions, and ultimately weaken India's geopolitical position. These fake profiles are just the tip of the iceberg. China has invested heavily in artificial intelligence and bot networks to amplify false narratives and distort the truth. So how do we fight back? Digital vigilance is key. Experts urge social media users to verify information, report suspicious activity, and counter misinformation with truth. The Indian government, too, is ramping up efforts to combat cyber warfare. New policies and cybersecurity measures are being implemented to prevent such foreign interference from gaining traction. Make no mistake, this is about more than just social media. This is about China's expanding influence, not only on land, but on minds. It's a battle of perception, a battle of resources, and above all, a battle for truth. As India strengthens its digital defenses, we must remain vigilant. Every false post, every misleading article, every fabricated profile. These are weapons in an invisible war. And in this war, knowledge is our greatest defense. Tonight, we leave you with this question. Will we allow misinformation to divide us? Or will we stand united in the face of deception? This is Voice of Karnang bringing you the facts. Stay informed. Stay vigilant.